Let's go, Team Eddie. I've been underachieving in these majors recently, so I think it's my time to finally win one. Everyone's waiting to see if it's Tommy or Danny. Why not me? Right? I've never won one. Today is the day.
We remember last major, Team Danny's. Eddie knocked us out on hole 18 in round 1, but a new major here. Major number 7. We're looking for our 4th major win. It's cold out here today, but these are some good major conditions, and let's see who gets the win. What's up, Team Stevens? We're 0 for 6 on majors. Have another chance today to get our first ever major win. Feeling good. Cold conditions feel like favors us a little bit, but it's time to show up and it's time to win.
Here we are, major number 7. There's a lot of haters out there that are trying to go against us, Team Tommy, but Tommy Two-Putt came here to play. Let's make it Tommy 2P. Take our leadership back in major wins. Major number 7, orange ball. Come on, Team Tommy, let's eat.
Team Jess here. It's my first major. Let's go win.
Welcome to mini golf major number 7. Comment who you think is going to win this major. Tommy and I both looking for our 4th major win, and Tommy with a hole-in-one on the first hole. What a start for Tommy. Steven and Eddie both looking for their first. Same with Jess. Jess first major here. Can she get the win? Can Jess make the cut? Steven's putt makes it down by the hole. Eddie playing it up the back slope, rolling back down. Does it have enough? No. My putt. Rolling down, trying to break to the left. Misses Eddie's ball, and right next to Steven, Jess. Her putt rolling down, trying to go left. Will it roll back? No, stays there next to the hole. Jess gonna tap it in for 2. Good start for Jess. Eddie missed it for his 2. It's cold and windy out here. Some great major conditions, and Eddie nearly missed that one. Lipped it in for his 3. My putt lipped out as well. My eyes were watering there. I'm sure it is for everyone else as well. In for 3, down 2. Steven in for 2, tied for 2nd. On to hole 2. Tommy's putt here. Does he have it? No. Rolls out to the back of the green there, Steven. His putt out to the right, should go left. Trying to, and ends up next to the hole. Jess. Her putt out to the right, needs to go left here. Stays out there. Be a long putt for 2. Eddie, his putt rolling down, breaking towards the hole, and missed it to the left. Stays there next to the hole though. My putt rolling down, needs to pick up speed, and rolls down into the water. Oh no, gonna be a tricky putt from there. Steven gonna tap his in for 2, up to 4. Eddie in for 2 as well, up to 5. My putt here from the water. Flipped it in. Huge putt there. Every putt counts in these majors. Be the difference whether you make the cut or not. Jess missed hers for 2. Gonna tap it in for 3. Tied with Eddie and I in 3rd. Tommy missed it for his 2. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 4. It's a close one here. If round 1 ended here, everyone would make the cut, but top 3 and ties make the cut after the first round. Steven's putt nearly goes in for a hole-in-one there. Gonna tap it in for 2. All 2s to start for Steven. Could this be Steven's major? Eddie, his putt stays there by the hole. Gonna tap it in. Could this be Eddie's major?
Back, we're calmed down.
Chasing down his first major win. My putt. Trying to take the lead in majors. Rolls up the slope, back down, tracking. Drops in for a hole-in-one. A perfect putt there. Little stare down with Eddie. A lot of pressure in these majors. Tommy. His putt rolling back down towards the hole. Will Tommy take the lead in majors here? Gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 6. Jess. Her putt out to the right, needs to take the slope back down. Going down towards the hole, and just missed it. Gonna tap it in for her 2, up to 7. On to hole 4 we go. We're all within 1 here. My putt rolling down. Rolls up the slope and not enough speed to get to the hole. Steven. Hole in one to possibly take the solo lead. His putt rolling down to the right. Up the slope, back down. Eddie playing this one out to the right, taking the slope to the left, and just stays there on the right side between Steven and I. Tommy taking the same line, his putt breaking back, hits off Eddie's ball, off my ball, Eddie's ball getting closer. A lot going on there. Jess, her putt going at it, hits Eddie's ball. Jess's putt rolls up the slope, back down. Steven for his 2. Lips out. Oh no. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 9. Jess, her putt here rolls it in for 2, also up to 9. Tommy, his putt on the way and missed it to the right. Wow. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 9. That could be the difference maker. Eddie in for 2, also up to 9. And my putt for the solo lead through 4 holes. Got it to go in the lead somehow. On to hole 5. My putt here on a good line. It drops in for a hole in 1. Let's go, Team Danny. It's looking good. Eddie, but a lot of mini golf left. His putt just misses to the left. Jess, her putt on the way, needs to pick up speed and going to come up short. Steven, his putt rolling down, needs to go right. Will it stay out of the sand? No, rolls into the sand there. Is Steven falling apart here? Tommy, his putt missed it to the right and ends up on the other side of the hole. Going to tap it in for his 2, up to 11. Eddie also in for 2, up to 11. Jess, from distance, lips out, rolling back down, but no, gonna tap it in for 3, up to 12. Steven, his putt missed it for his 2, and it rolls by. A tricky putt here to be tied for 4th with Jess, rolls it in up to 12, outside the cut line right now, on to hole 6. My putt rolling down, lips out. Nearly back-to-back holes in 1. Eddie, his putt on the way, out to the right, breaking back, tracking, and yes, hole in 1 for Eddie. What a putt there. He's pumped up, Tommy. His putt falling to the left, gets up there. Not the best putt from Tommy there. Jess, her putt needs to slow down. Misses the hole and into the sand over. Steven, his putt rolling down, hits off Tommy's ball, knocks him closer. You have to have good speed here. Jess for her 2, drains it from the sand. Wow, what a putt there from Jess. She's up to 14. Tommy, nasty lip out for Tommy. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 14. Tied with Jess and Steven. Rolls it in. Tied for 3rd with Tommy and Jess. My putt to stay in the lead. Lipped out. Tied with Eddie now for the lead here in mini golf major number 7. Eyes are watering. Need to make those putts onto hole 7. Eddie's putt here out to the right needs to take the slope back down. It does, but not enough speed. Jess, her putt, after making it from the sand, rolls over. Steven, going through the long grass on the left, tracking, hole in 1 for Steven. Unbelievable. What a putt there. He needed that one. My putt, trying to do the same thing. Misses one to the left, but good speed, stays there by the hole. Tommy, his putt rolling down, rolls up the slope, and too much speed for Tommy. Wow, Eddie gonna tap his in for 2, up to 14. Tommy for his 2, missed it to the left, but keeps it next to the hole. Should be an easy tap in for 3. Jess with a tricky putt, just gets it on the green. And a great putt there from Jess. My putt for 2 to stay tied with Eddie, got it. Up to 14. Tommy for his 3, rolls it in up to 17, down 3. outside the cut line right now, and same thing for Jess up to 17. On to hole 8. Steven for back-to-back holes in 1. Does he have it? No, missed it to the left. Eddie, his putt rolling down. Takes the slope, but not enough speed. Gonna come up short. My putt. Just misses the long grass there, staying out to the right. And just missed it. Jess, her putt rolling down. Needs to pick up speed here and gonna come up short. Tommy, his putt out to the right. Should take the slope back. Hits my ball and stays there on the edge. Tommy gonna tap his in for 2 up to 19. My putt for 2. Got it up to 16. Putting some pressure on Eddie. But no problem for Eddie. He's rolling up to 16 through 8 holes. Jess missed it for her 2. Steven for his 2. Got it up to 17. Just down 1. Jess gonna tap it in for 3. Now in last place up to 20, but not far behind. On to hole 9. Steven's putt going down towards the hole. And no, missed it to the right. Just didn't want to go in there. Eddie, his putt out to the right. Needs to slow down. Gets out of the long grass and back down next to the hole. My putt. Missed it to the left. Needs to roll back down. It does, but not going to find it. Tommy, his putt here. Rolls over. Going down. And missed it to the right. Jess. Can Jess turn it around and make the cut here in the major? Who's going to make the cut? Who's going to win? My putt for 2. Got it in 18 on the front 9 of round 1. Jess rolls it in for her 2 up to 22. Tommy 2 putt up to 21. Has some work to do on the back 9. Eddie tied for the lead through 9 holes. Wow, and Steven in for 2 up to 19. On to the back 9 we go. Eddie and I tied for the lead. Steven down just 1. His putt rolling around and comes up short. Eddie, his putt needs to pick up speed here. Rolling down and comes up short. Going to be a tricky putt for 2 from there. My putt out to the right, rolling around. Needs to stay out of the long grass. It does. Ends up next to Eddie there. Tommy, his putt rolling around, up the slope, back down, through the long grass, ends up next to Steven. Jess, can Jess make the cut here? Can't make any mistakes on the back 9. Her putt rolls through the long grass, has this for 2. Rolls it in, Jess up to 24. Eddie, his putt on the way and in for 2, up to 20. Is this Eddie's major? My putt for 2. Got it, still tied for the lead. Tommy rolls it in for his 2 up to 23. And Steven gonna tap it in for his 2 up to 21. Tommy 2 shots outside the cut line. Jess 3 shots out. On to hole 11. Steven's putt rolling down. Stays on the green. Eddie, hole in 1 to possibly take the lead. Does not have the line. Off Steven's ball and stays on the green. My putt rolling down. Do I have the line? No. Gonna come up short and left. Tommy, his putt up the slope, rolling down. Needs to go. Comes up short. Jess, her putt rolling down. On a better line, should be an easy tap in for 2. Eddie rolls it in for his 2 up to 22. Steven for his 2. Rolls it in up to 23. Still down 1. Jess gonna tap it in for 2. My putt here to stay tied for the lead. Got it to go. And Tommy 2 putt. Lips it in up to 25. On to hole 12. 7 holes to play in round 1 of major number 7. Steven's putt makes it down by the hole. He wanted that one. Eddie with a little more speed here. Breaking back. Misses the hole Up the slope, back down. A good putt there from Eddie. My putt. Hole in one to take the solo lead. Breaking back, but no, missed it to the left. Goes back down, Tommy. His putt. Rolling down, should break back to the right, it does, but breaks too much. Tommy can't believe it. Thought he had it there for a hole in one. Jess. Her putt rolling down, up the slope, back down. Just right of the hole. Tommy gonna tap it in for 2 up to 27. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2 up to 25. Jess rolls it in for her 2. Eddie in for 2. And my putt here gonna tap it in for 2. Lipped it in. Still tied for the lead. On to hole 13. 6 holes to play. Top 3 and ties make the cut. Have a chance in round 2. Steven's putt rolls into the long grass. Eddie. His putt out to the right. Should take the slope back down. And it does. My putt. Rolling down. Thought I had it for a hole in one. Hits off Eddie's ball. And into the long grass. Too much speed there. Tommy. His putt. Gets back onto the green. And comes up short. Jess. Her putt on the way. Can she find it for a hole in one? No, just missed it. Thought she had it there. Tommy for his 2. Lips it in. Huge putt there from Tommy. Eddie gonna tap it in for his 2. Eddie playing well here. Jess rolls it in for 2 up to 30. Steven from the long grass got it to go. And my putt for 2 to stay tied. Missed it. So Eddie gonna take the lead. Wow. Never would have thought that. My putt for 3 got it up to 27. Eddie, the solo leader. On to hole 14. Steven's putt. Rolling back down. Not gonna find it. Eddie. His putt on the way. Going back to the left. Up the slope and not gonna find it as well. Has some work left for 2 from there. Tommy. His putt rolling down. Needs to go left and just stays on that right side. Jess. Her putt. On a good line here and drops in for a hole in one. Can Jess make the cut? Wow, what a putt there, my putt. Out to the right, staying there. Takes the slope a bit back to the left. Tommy rolls it in for his 2, tied for 4th with Jess. My putt gonna tap it in for 2 up to 29. Eddie to stay in the lead. What happened there? Still some work left for 3. Oh no, Steven gonna tap it in for 2 up to 29. Eddie rolls it in for his 3, so a 3-way tie for first. Jess and Tommy down just 2. On to hole 15. Jess's putt rolls over. Too much speed there. Steven, his putt rolling around. Misses it. Drops back onto the green. Tommy, his putt needs to slow down. It does. Rolling back down, but not on line. My putt. Hoping to take it back to the right and no. Stays there. Ends up by Tommy. Eddie. His putt. Little more left here. Up the slope and back down. Same thing for Eddie. Jess. Rolls it out for her 2. Back into the long grass. Now for 3. Leaves it short. Gonna tap it on for 4. Oh no. Jess gonna tap it in for 5. Up to 36. Steven in for 2 up to 31. Eddie for his 2. Got it to go. Tied for the lead still. My putt. Lipped it in. A lot of pressure here. Tommy needs this one to go, and he got it just down 2. Jess down 5. On to hole 16. 3 holes to play. Steven's putt missed it to the left. Tommy. His putt rolling down. Does he have the line here? No, needed that one. Wow, stayed to the left, my putt. Missed it, left as well, into the long grass, back down. Eddie, hole in one to take the lead, stays there to the right. And on the green, Jess needs a lot of hole in ones here on the last 3 holes. And her putt misses to the left. Eddie gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 33. Tommy rolls it in for his 2, up to 35. Jess gonna tap it in, but no, missed it for her 2. And that might do it for Jess. Gonna tap it in for 3, up to 39. My putt for 2, got it. And Steven, to stay tied for the lead, rolls it in. It's a close one here. On to hole 17. Steven's putt rolling down. Does he have it? No, missed it to the right. Tommy. His putt rolling down. No, needed that one to go. Just missed it to the right, my putt. Rolling down, missed it left and stays there. Too much speed rolls by. Not an easy putt for 2. Eddie. His putt on a good line. Missed it to the right as well. Jess. Her putt, can she get a hole in one here? No, thought she had it, but it rolls by. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2, up to 35. Steven playing well. My putt, got it for my 2. Huge putt there. Tommy needed me to miss that one. Jess in for 2 as well. Tommy must make this one, and he does. Still a chance to make the cut. Eddie rolls it in. It's tied at 35. On to hole 18. Who's gonna make the cut? Steven's putt falling to the left and into the long grass, giving Tommy a chance. Oh my, Tommy. His putt with some speed on a good line, makes it down by the hole, and rolls into the long grass there. But not a bad spot. My putt. Rolling down, falling to the right, needs to slow down. Into the long grass by Tommy. Eddie. His putt missed it to the left. Is he gonna find the sand? Yes, in the sand. Tommy has a chance here. Jess hits this one with some speed, needs to slow down, rolls over. Eddie for his 2, out to the right, staying there, gets it by the hole. A good putt from Eddie. Steven, his putt needs to slow down. Near the rock there. Oh no. Tommy might have a chance. Jess for her 2. Rolls back into the long grass. Jess for 3. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 4. 45 for Jess. Good playing. Eddie rolls it in for his 3, up to 38. Making it to round 2. My putt for the lead. Missed it. Gonna tap it in for 3. Tied with Eddie heading into round 2. Wow, Steven to knock Tommy out of it. Misses it. So there's a chance for Tommy here. Steven up to 39. Down 1 heading into round 2. Tommy to make the cut and have a chance. He missed it to the left. So Tommy is going to be eliminated from the major. So close. Came down to 18. Now time for some interviews.
Wow. Most frustrating back nine I've ever played. I'm just watching everyone make 2s, and I'm out here doing the same thing. I had a few 3s in the front 9. No biggie. Couldn't do anything. Most frustrating thing, Team Tommy. Gotta hit the sneak-in practice course. We'll be back better than ever. Anyone but Danny.
I'll be the first to say I'm no golfer. These guys aren't easy to play with, but I'm honored to even be in the major. So next time I got it.
We missed that putt for 3 to knock Tommy out. Gave him a chance. It was a tough putt, but we're in. Down 1 to both Danny and Eddie. I think we're in a good spot. When we had the lead in major number 5, we completely lost it. Today's the day, Team Stevens. Let's go. Last major, we missed the cut. Tommy in my position this major, but we made it. On to round 2, tied with Eddie. We're going to battle it out. This is going to be a good one. Let's see who wins.
Hey, what's good, Team Eddie. We're in this. My hands are turning purple, both from the Sharpie on my golf ball and the cold weather. So I'm bleeding purple and I'm coming for this championship. Let's go.
Wow. Most frustrating back nine I've ever played. I'm just watching everyone make twos. And I'm out here doing the same thing. I had a few threes in the front nine. No biggie. Couldn't do anything. Most frustrating thing, Team Tommy. Gotta hit the sneak-in practice course. We'll be back better than ever. Anyone but Danny.
I'll be the first to say I'm no golfer. These guys aren't easy to play with, but I'm honored to even be in the major. So next time I got it.
We missed that putt for 3 to knock Tommy out. Gave him a chance. It was a tough putt, but we're in. Down 1 to both Danny and Eddie. I think we're in a good spot. When we had the lead in major number 5, we completely lost it. Today's the day. Team Stevens, let's go. Last major, we missed the cut. Tommy in my position this major, but we made it. On to round 2, tied with Eddie. We're going to battle it out. This is going to be a good one. Let's see who wins.
Hey, what's good, Team Eddie? We're in this. My hands are turning purple, both from the Sharpie on my golf ball and the cold weather. So I'm bleeding purple and I'm coming for this championship. Let's go.